you guys are fucking up on step one. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. You guys won't just buy in. You won't just buy into the shit. A lot of you guys hear these messages and the first thing that you think is, oh no, that doesn't work. Oh, that's a bunch of bullshit. If you prove everything wrong in your life, you will fucking forget to prove anything right. Prove anything right. The thing I don't understand about it is, if your life isn't going exactly how you would like it to, why would you not be more humble and open to the idea of listening to a piece of wisdom and going, hey, maybe I'll try that at least? I just don't get it. Buy into anything. When I mean buy in fully. Because I can tell you, as someone who has a business coach, I promise you that if I sat there the whole time and I said, oh no, that's bullshit, and then I left the sessions and I did nothing that he said, then I would get nothing out of it. So I would prove myself right by proving that person wrong, for sure. I could easily say, oh, see, it doesn't work. I didn't do any of the stuff. I promise you the same thing happens in fucking vision coaching. Anything that's about personal development. When I coach some of these people, they don't get the results when they don't follow the plan. They just don't. It doesn't work that way. It requires you to do it. It requires you to do the stuff. So you do need to come with a fucking level of humility. You can't come with this ego of like, oh no, I'm not doing any of that. That's not for me. That's not the thing. Okay, well, none of it's going to work then. And if you're one of those people, then don't fucking hit me up. Because honestly, it won't work. And then we'll just waste both of our times and a bunch of money and all that shit. Like that's pointless. The last thing I would ever want to do is have sessions with someone of guiding them where they take none of the information and they get none of the benefit and it doesn't work. That's terrible. That's terrible for both people. It makes no sense. We might as well both just give our time away into the ether for nothing. So just understand, you need to buy in. What does full buy-in mean? It means, hey man, I'll listen to whatever. I'm going to do it open-mindedly. Even if I don't believe it at first, I'm going to try it. I'll try it open-mindedly. And if I try it long enough, it starts to not fit in my life, maybe I'll bring it up to you and say, hey, I'm not sure this is really speaking to me, which is going to be completely cool. You say that shit to me, I'm going to go, oh, cool, word. Let's move on to something else. Let's pick something that's a little bit better. I'm not if it's something fucking that is absolutely necessary, but I'm telling you, you have to buy in. You have to have faith for the things to work anyways. They're not going to work if you don't do it. You got to do the work. And most of you want the fucking glory and you don't want to go on the journey. That's what most of you want. That's why you won't get started. Because you get started on the thing, a result doesn't come immediately. You go, oh, shucks. Oh, man, this is hard. Yeah, motherfucker, this is hard. Life is hard. The thing I don't get about it is you guys can't hear that life is hard, even though all you do is fucking complain about how hard life is. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying the same thing you are. I'm just saying, what the fuck are you going to do about it? How are we going to fix it? That's my main coaching. How are we going to fix that? Ooh, what do you think the best course of action is? I'm just going to get you to auto-correct into fucking action so fast because everything that you say to me, oh, cool. What's the best course of action for that? What do you think the next steps are? How do you think you can make sure that this doesn't happen in the future? Most of what you guys are plagued with is self-inflicted. I'm sorry. That's the truth. There are unavoidable obstacles that come up in your life. That's a fact. There are things that are completely out of your control that happen to you, for sure. And again, what would have helped you manage those ones better is if you had gotten your fucking armor on so that when these things come down the pipeline, that you have some sort of tool and defense against them. That's it. It's as simple as that. That's the truth. I promise. People are trying to give you the wisdoms that you need to fix some of these things that ail you. That's what we're doing. And we're doing it from not a point of hypocrisy. I got my life together in a pretty rapid fashion. And just so you guys know, I was poor that whole time. I know a lot of you are going like, oh, well, maybe, blah, blah. Nah, I ain't rich. I'm not rich. I didn't come from rich parents. I didn't come from any of that. I got a great support system. They helped me a little bit, for sure. But when I hit my rock bottom, I was working a food job still. I was underpaid. I slept in my car. When I tell you guys I ended up homeless because I fucking hit my roommate and ended up not being able to live in a spot and got with a chick that cheated on me when I was living in her house, and she was saying all the right things and was full of shit. I ended up in my car and I still turned it around. So you motherfuckers that are out there going like, oh, well, you don't know how hard I got it. No, fuck you. Yes, I do. I kept a job. I took fucking bird bath showers from a fucking car wash. And I went to work still. And I was going through alcohol withdrawals at the same time because I decided I'd get my life together. I made a fucking decision. And I was going to run that shit in. I said, fuck this. I ain't living like this no more. So just understand, it's possible. Everything that you want is possible. Turning your life around is possible. But it's going to require you to fucking toughen up. You got to be real and you got to want it. And my cross-country coach used to always say about winning to us, like, how bad do you want it? And you know what was cool about that? Is like, that sounds like just some motivational bullshit. No, what he meant was ask your fucking self that question. Because what he was saying is he's not going to win it for you. He ain't going to make you do the practice. He's not going to make you run harder when you're out there. He's saying, how bad do you want it? You got to make the choice. You got to make the leap. Nobody is coming to save you. All of you guys are waiting around like somebody's going to swoop in with a fucking cape and do all the work for you. That is not it, man. That ain't it. A guide will show you, and I'll hold you accountable. I'll say to you, it doesn't sound like you're doing things. I'm not going to shame the shit out of you and say, you're a dumb fucker. You can't follow anything. You can't follow simple fucking instructions. No, I'm not going to say it like that. But I am going to say, did you do the things? No? Oh, cool. Why not? And then you're going to go, oh, well, a million excuses. And I'm going to say, oh, shit. Oh, those are going to keep happening. So you need to learn how to get over those a little bit quicker. What's our best way to figure that out? What do you think the best course of action is to fix that? How do you think you could have acted better in that situation? What part of that can you control? That's another question I'm going to ask you a lot. What part of that do you think you can control? Some of that's out of your control. It sounds like you're trying to control a lot of that shit that you can't control. Why don't we shift our focus into the part of it that you can control? Let's come up with a plan of action. Make a solution. And then all that fucking shit gets better, right? And you keep doing that weekly. And then you're going to start stacking wins. And you're going to start showing up going, oh, I nailed some of them this time, motherfucker. You ain't saying shit to me. And it's going to feel good. It's going to feel fucking great. Because of two reasons. Because you're going to be proud of yourself. Because you fucking did some shit. And you know it. And ain't nobody that did it for you. You did it with action. And it was hard. And that means you get a sense of pride in yourself. You get self-trust, self-honesty, self-love. All the shit I talk about. Self-work, self-mastery, self-honesty, self-trust, self-commitment, self-love. You're going to have that going on. Be beaming, motherfucker. Then you come in and talk to me. And guess what? I'm going to sense that fucking pride on you. And I'm going to go, fuck yeah, man. And it's going to make me fucking exchange more energy back at you. Now we're riding together. Now we're riding fucking in the car together, being like, fuck yeah, we got this. Let's keep going, bro. Let's keep stacking on more. That's what it feels like. That's what all this life is supposed to feel like. You guys haven't played team sports enough with the right coach. It's supposed to feel like you guys are all unified. It gives you more strength. You got somebody to lean on. When you falter a little bit, somebody else can go, fuck, dude, it's all good. We got this. Let's get back on track. Let's keep plowing. It's all good. It's going to keep happening, but we got this. What should we do? What do you think the best course of action is? How do you think we can fix that? What could you have controlled? You go right back into fixing. There'd be good weeks and hard weeks. That's called life. Teaching you how to overcome hurdles. Then you start loving the fucking hurdles. You start saying to somebody, man, I dealt with A, B, C, D, man. The evils were all over, bro. Everything was trying to kick me off my fucking pedestal this week. And man, I didn't let any of them get me. And those wins feel even fucking better when it's smooth. That's when you really feel like, fuck, I can do this. I can keep going. Just understand, no one's coming to save you. You have to do the work. God will show you some shit. They're not going to do it for you. They're not going to follow you around your house and say, hey, are you sure you're having good self-talk right now? You need to learn how to autocorrect it. They're just a person that can shift you into some new ways of thinking, ways to frame stuff up, and help you be accountable to the things you want. And then on a weekly basis, stay tight and not delineate off that plan and quit completely. All of you know what it's like to go, I'm going to make the change this year, and then fucking quit. It's a lot easier if you have someone saying, it's all good, you missed 2 days, but I'm not letting you get fully back off. That's not what it is. You told me you wanted the thing, and I know that you want the thing, so let's get back in there. It's all good. Let's fucking get it together. So just understand, it's on you to do the work. No piece of wisdom is going to come in and save your life if you don't fucking actually apply it.